Round 6 of the FIM Motocross World Championship, the MXGP of Portugal at Agada. And in the MX2 qualifying race, Jorge Prado got himself quickly to the head of the field. Ben Watson crashed though. Tom Vial also started well, but quickly faded back on a watered track. Henry Jacobi took the lead at the bottom of the hill, but Prado responded, all under the watchful eye of the championship leader, number 19, Thomas Olsen. A mistake towards the end of that first lap, though, from Prado, allowed Jacobi through on his Kawasaki. These two fought over the lead for a number of laps. Darian Sinai came under attack whilst he was in 4th place, but Mitch Evans on the 114 Motorsports Honda found his way into 4th place with that move, and then Sinai eventually started to fade backwards. Roman van der Moosdijk had a great ride, move on the fellow Kawasaki rider Moreau as the challenge for the lead continued. And it was an aggressive move that saw Jacobi up the inside of Prado, and then from out of nowhere, Olsen went from 3rd to 1st. He disappeared whilst Jacobi had his hands full. Final lap, Prado thought he'd made the move for 2nd. Jacobi hung on and denied the Spaniard a route through into that 2nd position. It was a win for Thomas Olsen for the 4th time this year. It was Jacobi, Prado, Evans, Boromé, Van der Moosdijk, Moreau and Chervlin.
Yeah, there was kind of a battle going on up there for 1st place, and I could see it was getting pretty wild up there for qualifying mode, I thought, but no, I just stayed back there a little bit, but I still wanted to be close in case those guys messed up a little bit, like I think they did right there. So I just saw the opportunity, and it was amazing to get both of them. That felt really good. Now about overall flowing really good out there and ready for tomorrow.
In the MXGP qualifying race, the starts came from over on the right-hand side, and the two Huskies in the middle almost took each other out. Somehow they both stayed up. Geiser emerged at the head of the field, though, from Alessandro Lupino on the 77 and Cairoli on the 222. Just behind them, back from injury, 461, Roman Febvre on the Yamaha. Kjer Paulin was just behind them as well, and even Monticelli in black on that KTM. Geiser tried to open up a lead. Febvre, though, was the first to blink. He fell from 4th. He would eventually come home in 8th place. DeSalle carved his way up the inside of Monticelli. That put him into 5th place. And then Lieber also followed through on the Italian, who then fell a few corners later. Monticelli would come home in 22nd place. Geiser led, but he was being caught now by Tony Cairoli as they battled for the lead around the halfway point. Sean Simpson stalled momentarily, but he would recover to finish 12th. DeSalle made this pass in the final turn on Kjer Paulin to move himself up into 4th place, which is where he would stay, as Cairoli tried once and then twice before his pass stuck for the lead on lap 8. Max Anstey fell from 7th position and would not rejoin the race. Tonus, though, forced his move up the inside of Julian Lieber. That put him into 6th, but it was Cairoli who won the race from Tim Geiser, Alessandro Lupino, Clement DeSalle. Kjer Paulin was 5th, Tonus 6th, Julian Lieber 7th, Roman Febvre was 8th.
Yeah, it's some little bit trouble in the start. Maybe I choose a scoop tire today, and for the jump out of the gate is not the best, so I was a little bit surprised that they had a better jump than me. And then I was a little bit better in the front of the gate, but I was already squeezed, so I don't know for tomorrow to have the same choice, but happy of course, because we had a good qualifying race. We are on pole position for tomorrow, so this is what it counts, and hopefully we can have another good race tomorrow.